Foundation, Kuya Manji, Lions Club, Juniors and Visionaries, Fleet Reserve,
The photographer, di ko
the
mapili.
FACC, SBLA, COMFA, and Council General of the Republic of the Philippines. And making a presentation will be Councilmember here.
Wait, you can move forward over there. In the middle.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, I'd like to read the actual proclamation, and then we're going to ask each group to come up one at a time to take a quick photograph. There are several. So, ladies and gentlemen, in recognition of the 121st anniversary of Philippine Independence Day, this independence from Spain, on June 8th, 2019, the Philippine American community will celebrate the 121st anniversary of Philippine independence. And on this occasion, it is appropriate to recognize and commemorate the contributions that Philippine American citizens have made to our nation. Whereas the Philippine Act of Declaration was proclaimed by the Filipino Revolutionary Forces of General Emilio Aguinaldo on June 12, 1898, in the town of Cavite El Viejo, now known as Coet, located in the Philippine province of Cavite. It established the sovereignty and independence of the Philippine Islands from Spanish colonial rule after the American and Filipino Revolutionary Forces defeated Spain in the Battle of Manila Bay during the Spanish-American War. Whereas, though the 1898 Treaty of Paris, Spain ceded the Philippines to the United States, officially ending the Spanish-American War, the United States government did not recognize Philippine independence until the signing of the Treaty of Manila on July 4th, 1946. And whereas for nearly 2 decades, July 4th was observed in the Philippines as Independence Day until President Diosdado Macapagal, upon the advice of historians and the urging of nationalists, signed the Republican Act number 4166 into law on August 4th, 1964. The act designated June 12th as Philippine Independence Day, which has been previously observed as Flag Day. And whereas, as the Filipino diaspora influenced the United States, Filipino Americans became very involved in the communities and made numerous contributions in all aspects of American society and culture, especially in California and Carson. Whereas many people of Filipino descent have contributed to great movements that have helped to shape our country and its role in the world, including the late Larry Delay Itiong, labor organizer and the first vice president of the United Farm Workers Union, and the late Philip Vera Cruz, co-founder of the United Farm Workers Union, and the late Carlos Ulasan, son of the first Filipino-American novelist to gain fame for his work. And whereas many Filipino Americans have served with distinction as outstanding soldiers who fought as members of the United States Armed Forces for over a century and have sacrificed their lives in many wars, including World War II. And whereas today there are more than 3.5 million people of Filipino American descent, many of whom have played vital roles in the development of the United States and have paved the way for Filipino Americans to continue to strengthen their roles in the broader society and contribute to national and local politics, economy, and culture. And whereas the city of Carson is proud to recognize the following Filipino American organizations in our community: Philippine Independence Day Foundation, Filipino Community of Carson, Southern California Allied Neighborhood Eraso or Batamalake Foundation, Bayamanggi Lions Club, Dreamers and Visionaries of South Bay Incorporated, Fleet Reserve Association, Carson Branch, and Unit 302, Filipino American Chamber of Commerce, South Bay, Los Angeles area, and Confederation of Filipino American Associations. Now, therefore, the Mayor and City Council of Carson, California, in honor of the multitude of contributions that Filipino Americans have made to make this a better country and state for all people, recognize the 121st anniversary of Philippine independence, and call upon all citizens of Carson to observe the month of June with appropriate ceremonies, programs, and activities, dated the 4th day of June 2019. I'm going to ask each group to come up one at a time. And we have a proclamation for each to take home. First, we'll bring forward the PIDF, the Philippine Independence Day Foundation. So any members of PIDF that are in the house tonight, please come forward. June, you're the president. Please come forward. And June, you're the president, so why don't you say a few words? Alex is not here, I take it?
Yes.
Not here. Very briefly, you can do that.
Yes.
No, one for each group.
Thank you, Councilman Deere, and also the council members, and also the staff. So we, on behalf of we're very much appreciative and accept this honor. And hopefully everyone here joins us at June 8th, Veterans Park, for the 121st Philippine Independence Day celebration from 7:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Am I correct? I'm so, yes, exactly. I'm still in the Filipino time, sorry. So once again, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Veterans Park. Hopefully you guys join us on June 8th. Thank you.
All the public as well, right? Everyone's welcome.
Yes, everyone. Doesn't matter if you are Filipino, non-Filipino, to all our friends, all the citizens, of course, especially neighboring cities. Please join us. Okay? It's free. It's free.
Let's take a photograph.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
You're also So I'm not going to read the proclamation again. I already read it, but we're going to take these photographs with
Okay,
each
ready?
group. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. One more. Okay, one more here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Is the Fleet Reserve, gentlemen, and auxiliary. Philippine American Chamber of Commerce, South Bay, Los Angeles area. Please come forward.
Okay. Okay, ako muna. Okay. 1, 2, 5. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that looks better for you.